It is Friday, February 21st, 2025, and this is my second video of the week. And I will re-record and publish this time a video that I had created this past Tuesday, but it did not get published. What happened was that when I uploaded the file to my Mac, I got a warning that there was not enough space. And as this video was uploading, I, by mistake, deleted it and then emptied the trash. So I lost the original file, and that was a really good 25-minute video about my goals for 2025. So I'm not sure if I will reach 25 minutes today, but I will at least give it a shot. But I don't think that it's really necessary for me to hit 25 minutes. What is more necessary for me is to record this video and share my goals. Going back to the intentionality for this channel, the main one, the one word, is to serve. I really want to serve people through the content that I create, and people could range from my target niche, which is successful and productive women who want to create stunning balance of work and life and love. And then it could be anyone who's curious to follow this channel. So you could be a man who wants to learn more about women. You could be someone who's highly creative and you want to get into video. You want to learn about productivity. You want to learn about how to craft deep life. There could be a wide variety of people who follow this channel, but I am creating with someone specific in mind, and I would say the core would be someone who wants to really maximize their experience of this life. At the core, they know that they're here for a very finite period. They don't know for how long, but they do want to feel that they're making progress year after year after year. Progress does not mean just in terms of bigger numbers. I feel that's a very childish notion of growth, where you just keep increasing the numbers of your bank account or this or that. But life is much more nuanced than that. It's not just about increasing and having more. It's more about deepening your experience of this life. So that is ultimately the broad picture, ideal client avatar that I want to serve. It's those people who really want to be like, hey, we don't want to follow the standard model, and this does not mean that they do not do the standard things, but they do want to bring their own flair to it, their own uniqueness to it, and their own thinking to it. So serve, and as part of that service, I love to share what I'm doing with my life and what my goals are. So I'm someone who loves to set goals, concrete goals, and I do that at the start of each week, and I do it for each month, each quarter. And today I will share my goals for 2025. This will be round 2 because I had recorded a really good video on Tuesday, but I mistakenly deleted it. So this is take 2. So I've had a few days to think over the content I want to share, and I will now begin. So my 10 goals for 2025, I've only focused on the goals, not so much the action steps, because those are unfolding quite elegantly as we speak, and I'll share a bit more about that. So my first one is the big income goal. So I want to serve more productive and successful women to create a stunning work life and love balance. Balance those 3 things: so work, their lifestyle, and their love life. So I want to serve women. I don't have a set number. I would say if I chose a number of one-on-one clients, I would say, let's say 75. I have a lot of bandwidth for doing that many. And I want to create 100,000 Canadian dollars in income. So the money that comes into my bank account, I want it to be 100,000 Canadian dollars. And I want 20,000 of that to be from an online course, because that now it separates the time and money. I don't have to show up to make money from that. So the course is probably top priority. And now that I say that, even if I can get up to $50,000 from that course sales, that will completely change the trajectory of the rest of my life. So I just want to do that once, because this will be the first of probably dozens of courses I want to create. I think one big course per year for the rest of my life, at least one, if not more, because I want to collaborate with a lot of people to create courses, and we can actually record the videos in this great studio that I'm in. So my first goal is $100,000 in income, with at least $20,000 from the sales of an online product, which will be a video or audio course for successful women. My second goal is to create a dream team of 7 people. So here in Vancouver, where I am recording this video, I want to create a dream team of 7 people. This will not be your typical mastermind group. This will be much, much more than that. I want us to go for long walks, for hikes, for skiing, and a lot more fun, going to watch movies, and just being people who have big goals, who want social, not so much support. I don't people want support, they want social leverage. They want to feel motivated by being part of a strong team. So my dream team will be of 7, maybe more, but these are all people who have big goals. They're here to serve. They know that they have strong skills, and they do want to make lots of money. So I'm not shying away from money this year, and this is very important for me to do, given what happened in the last few years, where I really paid the price for spending time with people who just had weak relationships with money, and they didn't like the fact that I was pulling ahead of them. So now I'm shamelessly broadcasting that if you are someone in Vancouver and you want to make 6, 7, 8, 9 figures in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and you do want to be part of a team which really helps you to think about intellectual shortcuts, not in terms of skipping steps, but in terms of thinking about much higher leverage ways of doing things, I do want to speak with you. To be part of this dream team, there is a process. I won't take anyone, but I've learned how to best filter for the best matches. And I already have a couple of people who are very good teammates, and I will think more about how I want to price this, how I want to structure this, and who. It's ultimately who. So if there's one thing I want to share with all these goals, there's always going to be a who. So one who is you, right? Is you who's watching this video. You're the who I am sharing this with, because these goals are not so much about me. It's about you. So achieving these goals is about serving people, because the more I serve people, I also serve myself. So the 100,000 will go into paying my rent at my new place in Yaletown that I want to move to, and that will help me create even more videos, because I can create my own YouTube studio there, and I can create for more than 3 hours per day, and then I can bring in more people. I can have parties at my place to serve more people and feel great. So the more I feel good, the more I'm able to serve you more and more and more without burning out, and without having really, I would say, terrible things happening to me as they did in the June of 2023. And I will open up about that in the next few videos. All right, that's the other goal of my dream team. Now my third one is romance and sex one. So I want 3 to 5 new long-term romantic and sexual partners. I am into open relationships, and now it's time for me to own this fact. And I think the 3 to 5 will not be, of course, I will not spend the same time and energy with each one. I think with a few of them, we just meet once or twice per month, but it'll still feel great to develop those deep romantic and sexual bonds with women who want to create those with me. And I'm very transparent with women, but I'm also very private with who I create these with. So I'm quite open, but I rarely will ever share specific details unless I have explicit permission from them. And I've had these in the past, and to me this all worked out beautifully, which is why I became, I think, one of the main reasons why I became a love and relationship coach for successful women, because I own the fact that, I don't believe that lifetime monogamy is for me. I don't think it's the same way for many people, but some feel forced to live with that model. I'm not one of them, because this is my life and it's all consensual. So I'm going to own it that I want 3 to 5. I think 5 would be better. 5 would be better. I have the full year to go and I'm feeling so motivated to actually grow my life that I think 5 is a reasonable number to aim for. So if you're a woman in Vancouver and you're into open relationships and you want to meet me to discuss romantic possibilities, I'll drop some way to contact me below, and I have to think about how to do that. So, or you could just leave a comment with a link to your social media, and I will contact you. Oh, actually, I'll just drop my Instagram handle. Yeah, I'll just do that. All right, next. So that was the romance one. Next is exercise 6 times a week plus active recovery. I haven't worked out in a while because of some medical issues I faced, but I am ready to go, and I've learned that 6 days per week is my optimal number. So Sunday through Friday, and then Saturday off. And on each of those days, probably 1 hour of working out and probably 30 to 45 minutes of active recovery. As part of that goal, I would also love to hire a personal trainer, because a goal for the next 5 years is to be in Bruce Lee shape. I want to get extremely fit and get my body to its peak state. That's what I really want to do in these next 2 to 5 years. So that's the exercise. 5, make a transition to a vegan diet. So I've been vegetarian for the last few years. I want to make that transition to full veganism, so remove all animal products from my diet. And this is significant because I just feel very different on a healthy vegan diet. So I wrote down July 1st, tentatively. And the main thing here, again, I want to bring new people in. I want to bring long-term vegans into my life so that the transition is simple. Because I have people here, they're like just normal for them, and they can even teach me a few great recipes to cook so that I have food down. I want to make food, I want to automate food so that I don't have to think, so that I can put some more thought into these videos. So if you're a long-term vegan in Vancouver, I would love to meet you as well. 6, this is a dancing goal and a social one. So I want to complete I want to reach the intermediate level of salsa, bachata, kizomba, and zouk. So that's the 4 dances that are quite popular in Vancouver. I think this goal ties in well with the romance goal because I'll meet a lot of women there, and through that, I'm sure I will connect with a few, and it just usually naturally unfolds from there because I met my past partners through social events, and I'm setting the intention to meet more women from the social things I do, including dancing. So reach until the go up to the intermediate level of salsa, bachata, kizomba, and zouk. So those are 4. 7 goal is travel outside Canada at least twice. Once for a retreat or like weekend workshop or mastermind. And I was thinking I can just go to Seattle once and go to Mexico once. So I'll have 2 different countries I go to, and the main thing I have to do is to renew my passport for that one. 8 is 8 is a big one. So the last time I had recorded this video, I felt a massive surge of emotion when I said this. So I want to create at least 5 original music compositions. So I want to create and publish 5 original music compositions, and it'll be I wrote keyboard, guitar, and drums. I have met a lot of so-called musicians who are not really musicians because all they do is they learn a few chords or an instrument or 2, and they just regurgitate music that's already been created. The creative production in terms of creating new music is not. So to me, you're not a musician if you don't create your own music. Just because you can play music that was created by bands and other artists does not mean you're a musician. My definition of a musician or a creative is you create your own art. You create your own art, right? It may be a derivative of stuff that's been created in the past, but at least you've created something of your own. So, which is why the goal is to create my own music, not to regurgitate a piece that's already been played. Even though I do want to do that, I do want to play, learn how to play specific parts of various songs. Like Hotel California, would love to learn all the different instruments that were played to make that song, and then learn each one, and then play the whole thing on my own and also sing it. But to me, that is not so much creating my own music. So I do want both skills, with the way bigger skill of creating and publishing my own music. So I don't want to end up 20, 30 years down the road by just saying that I'm some musician, but I'm really not. And mastery is a much harder goal than most people think. Yeah, and those people who think they are masters are really not. You're more a master regurgitator. That's what you are. So I just have this thing. I mean, one of my favorite books of all time is called Mastery by Robert Greene, which is why you see people who have dedicated their lives to deliberate practice. They are just astronomically better than everyone else, right? So again, I may not reach that level, but I do want to be known as someone who creates his own original music with quality and flair and a very high level of skill, because I do want an audience to appreciate the music I create, which reminds me to create a video on this whole idea of creating and who are we really creating for? Is it just us? Obviously this video is not being created just for me, it's being created for an audience. I want an audience, which is you, to appreciate this art form of video. Nine, I want to create I want to create an email list of at least 501 people. This sort of ties into my business goal, but since it's on line of its own, I will leave it there as my ninth goal. So email list, big one, which will help with my business and help with my online course. So definitely want to do that. And the last one is I want to renew my membership with Conscious Growth Club for another year. It'll be my ninth year starting on May 1st, 2025. And currently, as we speak, I'm not sure how much the investment will be. So I'll probably know what the investment is in the last week of April. That's when Steve Pavlina, the creator and founder of Conscious Growth Club, opens the door for 1 week. So I'm not sure how much it'll be, but last year for year 8 he was thinking of setting the price to US dollars 2222, so 2,222, and I'll have to plan for that being the rate for this year. So between now and I would say the end of this month, I do want to set the powerful intention to create that money, or at least know that I can create it. So I am already working with 2 coaches, which feels great, and they are challenging me to be more bold and direct with my offers of coaching. So don't hesitate to ask women. They're like, you cannot wait till you know what they want. You have to ask, and they will tell you if they are single or in a relationship. They will tell you. So at least ask, because there's nothing wrong in asking and being bold, because they're like, you are giving a great service, and don't wait. Now's the time to serve more women and serve them and make money at the same time. So those are all my goals. I will not go over them. I'm just looking at the page to see if I missed anything. Yeah, I don't think so. The vibes, I would say I want to open up, soar, those two. Open is the vibe of Q1 in Conscious Growth Club, and soar is the vibe for Q2. So from April 1st to June 30th of 2025, and I want to soar right now, and I am doing it through recording these videos because I just love this studio, and I love the whole skill that goes into it. For now, I'm still super beginner, but that will change as I learn more. And another big thing, I thought, okay, so that's goal number 11, which just came through right now. I want to invest in a YouTube course where I can learn how to get really fast at building an audience on YouTube. Because my real goal is to monetize this channel, to get paid by YouTube for being a quality and impactful creator. So I'm going to set that as my 11th goal, to invest in a YouTube program, to actually learn how to make more videos and everything else, such as titles, thumbnails, and so on, and whatever else needs to be done to create a thriving YouTube channel where I serve people, I bring people on this channel, and just have a lot of fun doing it, because that leads me to creating more and more compelling and fun content for you. And that's another thing. Another vibe is fun. I want to have fun with this. So currently the part-time YouTube Accelerator by Ali Abdal is the one program that is top of mind, but I'm sure there are quite a few more. And then I'll make my choice. Ideally, I'd enroll in that by the end of this quarter. So there you have it. If you have time, please put pen to paper and write down your goals for 2025 and review them at least. I would say do it daily, print them out, or post them on your bathroom mirror so you actually always read those goals. it's critical that you don't forget. So I hope this gives you some ideas. So you can use some of the goals that I have set. And the big picture vibe of this year, I think, will be fun. I want to have a lot of fun and money. Have fun and make lots of money. As I said, $100,000 this year. That is my goal. So I hope you got this value from it. Please like, comment, or subscribe if you want to. And I will see you in the next video.
Oh my goodness.